Matthew here from MiniWargaming.com, and we have a special battle report today. This is Dan, if you don't know him, and this is not a beat map bat rep. Dan is actually going to be the one who's going to be voiceovering or casting this battle report. So this is a bit of an experiment, so we're going to need your feedback on the whole thing. Dan is actually possibly going to start making more battle reports for us, and an effort for us to make even more videos for you, because if there's one thing we know that you guys want,
it's more videos.
More. But Dave and I kind of reach a capacity in 2011, producing all the videos that we have been and producing videos for the Vault. And so we realized in order to be able to do more videos, we need to bring on more people into the Mini Wargaming team. So we need your feedback as we go through this. You can be as honest as you like, but also be nice. We're going to have a battle report between Dan's Orks and my Necrons. This is the first time Dan's faced off against the Necrons. We're just going to do 1,500 points. We've already rolled for the mission, which is pitch battle deployment, and then seize ground for the mission. So just very straightforward D3 plus 2 objectives, Orks versus Necrons. So let's take a look at the armies as well as the table.
All right, let's get started with Matthew's Necrons. Of course, he brings his Ghost Arks, which turned out to be kind of a problem for me. But anyways, we got his HQ choices here, which are his Overlord with his War Scythe and Orb and a Cryptek. They're pretty cool looking dudes. All right, let's move over to these Immortals with their annoying shots that close combat armies like me don't like. Okay, ooh, Scarabs. We got 1, 2, and 3 squads. And they're gonna be annoying for my trucks. Of course, he has all his lords with his group of warriors of 9 each, all embarked in those Ghost Arks, which I recently learned can shoot at 2 different targets with those all those guns on the side. So there's that army. It's looking a little scary, but on to my Orks. Alright. Alright, you have my regular Speed Freak army. If you've seen anything else I've done, I got my big mech with a Burna and custom force field, which is pretty much standard for a mechanized army. I've got 20 shooter boys all in that battle wagon with a Death Roller, cannon, and big shooter. Then I got my Knob Power Claw boss pole with 11 other boys who fit inside my 4 trucks. I absolutely love these guys. And I thought, mobile cover save, got some bikes, I got 7 of them, and of course Knob, Power Claw, boss pole as a standard. And I absolutely love my Storm Boys. They're so fast and fun to play with. I got a full squad of 20 of them with, of course, a Power Claw and a boss pole. Well, let's get into the game. We rolled off and we are at pitched battle and seize ground. We got 4 different objectives that you can see. I placed them around in the river there, and Matt placed them more on his side. It's Matt does have a little bit of an advantage because he has played his Necrons a bit more against Orks, while I have never played against the new Necrons. But I'll be playing more. I'll learn how to beat them quite decisively. That's my goal. That's my goal really with anything. And so it's just normal spread for me. I just want to get those bikes out, get the trucks out, just nice good spread to be able to just kind of shoot forward as fast as I can and overwhelm my opponent. Of course my Storm Boys, they gotta be in the back. They gotta have nice and protection because they're too squishy. But no, I'm pretty excited. I haven't played a game in a little while, to be honest, and so yeah, I'm just excited at this point. I'm Matt, and I'm going to know how annoying these Scarab swarms are. Of course, he puts them right up front to attack whatever I move forward, and those pesky Ghost Guards. But I am able to take a bunch of them down, as you'll see. Ooh, little teaser there. And so everything's mostly just in his Ghost Arcs. He doesn't have very much out in the field except those Scarab swarms and his Immortal squad. And as you can see, he's placing them behind one of his Ghost Arcs to give him cover in that first turn, because I did get first turn. And so we'll see how this plays out. And we're just about ready to start turn 1. Are you guys as excited as I am? I think you are. Now those nice squishy Necrons, I'm gonna come get you. And they won't like my orcs. I'm gonna die, I know it. Can he still initiative? Can he? I hope he doesn't. He doesn't. Ah. Alright. Time to start the pain with my awesome shooting abilities. Hey look, I'm moving up. That's a good sign. I'm trying to stay undercover, but there's just not very much. Well, there's those trees, which is nice. I like those. And my reinforced ram, of course, helped me not get immobilized. Def roller also counts as re-rolling dangerous terrain tests. I didn't have to use it though. So right now I'm just kind of setting up this big line of guys, just hoping that the return volley from the Necron army doesn't hurt too much. Because, well, that would suck. And so I start off by shooting my big shoot off my trucks into the scarabs. I want to take them down because Matt says they're awful, but I can't do any damage. However, my bikes... Oh, that's my truck first. And nothing. However, my bikes, they have a lot more shots. Oh yeah. And I'm able to do a bunch more wounds and remove them from play. Continue to shoot my big shoot off my battle wagon, or no, the cannon off my battle wagon, but it scatters like it always does. Oh, I'm so excited. And continue to shoot my other big shooters. Don't hurt them. It's already Necron's turn. Wow. Well, we'll see how this goes. Hey, look. Scarab swarms are surrounding my trucks. And, man, they move fast. Alright. Bringing his immortals out of cover so he can have full volley on me. I don't like that. And continue to move up those scarabs. Ghost Arks move up just close enough to get into rapid fire range. So we can unload all those warriors from inside. Starts off shooting from the side of the Ghost Ark into my truck. Nothing. I like that. Now he shoots all those guys inside at my battle wagon. And he manages to... Ow. Oh, he takes off a weapon. And he stuns it. Or shakes it. He can't shoot next turn. Now he starts unloading into my bikes. Man, these warriors have a lot of shots. And that's a lot of wounds. My poor bikes. That's okay. I'll get him. And then that opened up my truck. He no longer got a cover save because I was just out of range of my battle wagon's custom force field in there. And he explodes it. Yep, we're on the Rapid Shackle chart. He just stood there and exploded. And it hit a lot of my storm boys. Luckily, it only killed one. Well, that's gone. My guys unload. And of course, they get hit as well. But, oh, that's a fair bit of guys. That hurt. I didn't like that. And look, Necrons are still shooting. I don't like that. He's continuing to do damage consistently every time he's shooting. It's not like Orc shooting at all. Whittling down my bikes, whittling down my boys. I can't roll any save at all this turn. And that was Immortals get to unload in my one truck, which I thought was uncovered, but I guess he moved over just enough. It was not. And he takes off my gun and immobilizes it. And Scarabs now assault phase. They go up, they multi-assault my trucks, and they don't have much hope at all. And somehow, he just sneaks in through my bikes, right through the trees, and gets up to my battle wagon. I was very nervous about that. And my immobilized truck, well, it's gonna be crazy when they just rip them apart. So he starts off with 2 Scarab Swarms attacking in one truck, reduce its armor down to 7, and they kill it. Well, they remove the weapon. And it's immobilized. So it's good for nothing. They attack the battle wagon, and... Are you serious? Gets another 3, just a 1. and he manages to immobilize it. So this is getting a little depressing for Orks. Oh my goodness. But oh boy. It explodes 6 inches. Some people get all luck, eh? Alright. So it hits all my Storm Boys, but luckily, oh, look at all those saves. I took 2, but only 1 died. I put 1 back on. And it hits my other guys, and they're whittled down to 2 more guys. And now for the fun time where the scarabs don't get hurt at all. Now for my guys unloading, we would put a crater there, but there's just too many guys, but we are counting as difficult terrain. And I got 3 guys die from the explosion. But I make my leadership, so it's okay. That was the end of round 1. It was a little doozy. The Orks moved up, they did a little bit of damage, tried to weaken those scarab swarms, but the counterattack from Necrons was very brutal on the Orc side. The amount of shots from those Ghost Arcs and all the warriors, I wasn't prepared for. I thought I would be, but normally, like, you know, Orcs just get shot up half the time before they get there. But it, you know, he was a lot of good rolls, and my mobility is very much taken away from me, and I'm stuck in the middle of the board, and getting a little nervous. But I still do have a lot of guys and those other 2 trucks, and so we'll see how turn 2 goes.